the podcast.
So,
Oh, for you, yeah. I've got stuff to study for.
whatever, you're not gonna study.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking study.
What class?
Computer organization.
This is not even a real class.
Okay. Alright.
What are you learning there?
How computer systems operate and how hardware talks to software and all that.
How hard could it be?
What?
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 Hello, this
Hi.
is the Mellow Bros.
What, is it recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? It has been this whole time?
Oh yeah. Ever since AJ sat down and you went off.
So we had a
Yes.
fun week. We've had a few things happen.
We went to the fair today.
Yeah, we went to the fair. It's pretty fun. Me and Steck went on most of the rides. Colton and Josh didn't.
I went on a handful of them.
I went on a roller coaster.
Yeah, I went on one and it didn't do my stomach any well, so
Well.
it didn't.
Um,
So yeah, it was a fun time though. I enjoyed spending the time
my favorite time
outside of the dorm.
about you riding on a ride was when you had me and Steck go first because you wanted to ride
With the girl.
with the girl.
And
You're like,
then
you machoed up. You're like,
Which girl?
you and Steck can go ahead. I'll take this
Which
one.
girl? Which
Yeah,
girl?
And so me and Steck were
Because
just
the
like,
ride needed 2 more people, and the guy would not let us not be those 2 people.
No. The ride needed 4 more people. There were 6 of
Okay.
us. So here's how it was. It was one of those rides that goes all like it's like a long boat, and you see 2 people, and it goes all the way in a circle.
but like it stops like straight up, so you're like upside down. For,
Well,
like,
no, I
a
mean
good,
it
like,
goes all the
5
way.
seconds.
It
Yeah.
does that.
And there's like 2 of them. It's
Anyways,
like scissors.
And well, the guy, there's only 4 more seats, and there's 6 of us. So we're obviously like, well, we're all together. And the guy was just like, well, I need 4 people.
And
I was just like, what?
the girls we were with were talking. They're like, oh yeah, and they're like, no, we'll go. And then literally he's like, no, only 3. And we're like, okay. And he's like, do you 2 want to go? And they're like, sure. And those 2 go. And then he comes back and is like 2. And then like these other 2 people come up. We're like, wait, I thought he said he only needed 3. And now he needs.
I am fully in the idea that the guy just wanted to ruin that ride
I think
for us because I think he was just screwing with us and being a dick.
for
'cause
sure.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyway.
to be fair,
And-
the girl I was gonna ride with, she was gonna ride with her friend anyways because of the other friend they were with backed out or whatever. So it was
Yeah,
fine.
so-
but
So a girl, when presented with the chance to ride with Josh or not ride the ride, jumped out of line.
yeah, that's definitely what happened.
I believe it was more like the girl was like, "Oh, I can't ride with AJ." Well, I'm just saying
That is definitely why. Yeah, no. So like,
And then Josh
the weirdest
went.
part about it was they were gonna go with me, and at least we're gonna sit like next to each other. But then like literally like the ride operator, I'm at the very front. He opens the gate. He's like, "You go with me." I go around the corner, and then I kind of like I sit down and I look back. I'm like, "Did he not let anyone through?" I get off the ride. They're like, or no, they're like sitting next to me. I'm like, "So like, what the heck happened?" And they're like, "Yeah, he like called you in, and then he shut the gate and was like, no one else." Like, I was like.
It's
This
like
guy literally just
the
did
guy
it for me.
knew who Josh was and was like, "I'm gonna
It's
fuck
like,
with
I'm
this
just
kid."
gonna, I
But
just
no
this
one-
kid.
It was like this
I hate
kid cannot recover from this awkward situation I'm about to put him in.
But I ended up sitting next to a frat guy.
But
He
no
was
one
telling
saw
me
this
about
happen.
How annoying his friends are. I'm like,
No one saw
okay.
this happen, so it was just Josh was there, and then all of a sudden, oh, they're boarding. Wait, where's Josh at?
Yeah,
Josh
literally,
is just gone.
all the 2 girls went ahead, and I was like,
I was
well,
so
I thought Josh
upset.
was with them.
I don't care
Nope.
about. I could care less if I was riding with girls. It was just the fact that like, you know.
Anyways,
Yeah. Anyways, but speaking of AJ being such a babe magnet.
dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, I went to sleep at 8 a.m. this morning, and I woke up at 2 to our RA, who is fairly attractive. These guys are enamored with her.
No.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Anytime we talk about her,
It's
all
just
you
funny.
three are, well, you shut the hell up. All 3 of you are like, yeah, she's super hot, dude. Whatever.
Whatever.
Anyways, and
Why don't
so
you
I'm like in my bed, right? I'm just sleeping, and I wake up till RA literally opening my door. It's like RA inspections. I was like, oh, okay. And I sleep in like the flannel pajamas, the plaid, comfy stuff, because I'm like 40 or something,
Pajama
and I had no shirt on or whatever. And she just walks in and she's like, oh, I like your TV. I was like, cool. And I guess she dropped her index cards.
Oh, she just fumbled them as soon as she goes in the door. Just, oh,
She
me.
saw AJ without his shirt
So
on.
now our joke. You know, I didn't even tell Bethany about it. Bethany we got so jealous.
Yeah, this
been
girl saw
hilarious.
AJ with his shirt off and just she lost control of her hands. She just drops all of her index
And then
cards.
we're
I
all
honestly
sitting out
didn't
here
know
and
what
she
was
goes-
going on. I didn't even realize she dropped her index card until
Then
they
she
said
uses,
something about
She
it.
uses one of the best pickup lines I've ever heard. Oh, it's nap time.
She's like,
We're all sitting out here, and we're just like, oh.
Yeah, she opens the door, and I'm like, oh my god, the RA's here. Thanks for waking me up. And I just see, like, in the crack behind her, it's like, I got 3 guys, like,
Because AJ, come on,
It
you
was
gotta say,
so
you were
funny.
freaking out so much last year about Bethany fucking seeing you with your shirt off.
Yeah, for whatever reason, our friend Bethany wanted to see AJ with his shirt off.
she, like, had a thing for
She
it.
was just pissed that you, like,
It was just like a pride thing.
You're
Like,
scared.
why won't you do it? Like she's used to getting
am
what
I
she
not
wants.
good enough?
And no, it was. I don't think it was like.
No,
that.
Bethany
AJ.
offered me 3 tractors from her dad's, like, tractor farm. I said no.
That's what y'all have done here, huh?
Yeah, we
Tractor
grow
farms.
tractors. We bury a lug nut, and then 2 seasons later, it's a slow process. A whole tractor is harvested from the
2
ground.
seasons, that's not bad.
Yeah, you have to cut the radiator hose that connects it to the ground.
Okay.
But it's whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, but,
that whole situation was hilarious.
and, like, as soon as she left the room, she, like, had it closed, and, like, there's just a tiny little crack. And from that crack, I could see 3 fucking shadows creeping to my door. I was like, thanks for waking me up, guys.
Well,
Thanks.
come on.
And then Colin's excuse was, I knocked on your door, and I was like, oh, you tried really hard. And he's like, well, I just didn't want to come in on you jacking off or something. I was like, so the RA would come in and watch me jack off. That's way better.
No, but my line of thinking is if you're jacking off with your door unlocked, then it's your own damn fault. Like, if the RA walks in, that's your problem.
So I have to lock my door when I sleep?
When you jack off, though, that would be preferable.
Okay.
You went off in some fucking tangent that doesn't make any sense in the story. I'm just talking about Colton not
That
waking me
didn't
up.
make sense.
How does it make more sense? You should open my door. If it's unlocked, then it's no fucking problem. I don't get that idea. What you just said proves my fucking point of why it's dumb that you just didn't open the door and wake me up.
Just didn't feel like it.
I literally, I was laying in my bed, and then I hear the door open. I'm like, nope, here's the cue. And I get up, I, straighten up the final little bit of things I need to straighten up. I walk out, and I'm like,
What
hey, Cole.
I'm upset.
Yeah, I was
that
about to bring this up.
There was another older woman with our RA, and she went to mine and Josh's side, and I was like, our RA isn't even gonna check my room. And I got so mad because she didn't see my lightsabers.
I cleaned my room, made it all nice. I'm like, you know what? At least I don't want her to be like, oh, they're just disgusting animals.
My room looked
And then, literally, this lady comes in. She's like, well, it smells nice in here. Yeah, you have plug-in things. Those are bad.
Yeah, she made Josh take out his Glade thing.
That was
I'm like-
hilarious.
Literally, and then she goes into the 2 messy rooms, and I can hear her complimenting. Oh, I like your desk setup. I like your TV.
I
I'm
know,
like,
she would have complimented my lightsaber.
Yeah.
It would've been
She would
awesome.
compliment
Colton was just really in need of a compliment.
Yeah.
You just wanted a compliment this morning,
And instead, AJ got them.
and then AJ.
She walked in on me waking up shirtless and just tattoo on my chest.
Lost
and just,
control of her
It
function.
just set up.
I literally sat. I went from laying down.
And it
Yeah,
just
sorry, it's a
sat
little
there.
messy. And that was it. And she
That was
like,
an
she
understatement.
She
It was
picked up.
really messy.
It was not really. I had a Whataburger bag next to my bed, and
My room was really messy, so yours was really
Hey, we
messy.
passed
anyways.
somehow.
She was like, it's okay, it's nap time.
Oh, really, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun.
You didn't realize that he
I'm
was
gonna
just
have
getting up
a
for the
lot
day.
of good jokes about that for the next couple months. What?
I said I don't think she was realizing that you were getting up for the day. Like,
Yeah, I don't think so
She
either.
probably thought you came back, took a nap after
Yeah.
class.
this is, you know.
No.
No.
I mean, I was up like till 8, so you were up more than it had already been that day. So technically it was a nap. You're up till 8.
What else happened this week? We watched Justice League. I remember where we said we were going to do that, and we did watch it, and it was a movie.
I'd much
and-
rather watch a better movie. That would be nice.
Okay,
Although it was alright. I liked the beginning. The beginning had
Okay.
some good
The very beginning was okay.
I did not like a single bit of that movie.
Me neither.
I watched so many breakdowns on that movie and just like,
It was so bad.
of course, a lot of breakdowns are just gonna shit on the movie and focus on everything that's bad, but I really don't like the movie. I don't like the characters. I don't like Cyborg. I don't mind the guy that plays Cyborg. I just don't like Cyborg as the character, and just all the characters are bland. They completely backtrack. I really, really don't want Gal Gadot to do any more modern day movies. Like, I want her to be, like, all her movies to be set back just
Oh, Wonder Woman?
20 or 30 years, yeah.
I just want him to soft reset, or not soft reset, hard reset, please. That's all that needs to happen.
I just want
Like-
them to make good movies.
They've officially lost Henry Cavill and
Ben Affleck.
So Batman and Superman are no longer in the universe that has 2 out of 4 movies so far.
We'll just
or
say
no,
they died.
3 out of 4 movies so far in the DCEU are based around these characters, and they're gone now. They're just not there anymore. You can't build a cinematic universe around that. I said 3 out of 4. I mean 3 out of 5. I forgot Wonder Woman was the thing. Because it was good, so I didn't group it with the rest of the
But
movies.
my problem with Wonder Woman or Gal Gadot was just like they completely backtracked on all the feminist view and everything about like that was good about Wonder Woman and all the modesty and all the greatness and the humbleness of Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman combined. Couldn't have a better pair. She was she was a Marvel cast character in the DC movie. That's how good she is. And for it seems like half the movie they just kept showing her ass.
Yeah, there were scenes.
It was like I was watching fucking Fast and Furious.
There was a scene, and it was the greatest thing because we were sitting here watching it like, are we being serious right now? Because it was.
Are you talking about when they?
They were coming down from an airplane. It was Bruce Wayne and
When they
Full
jumped
Flash.
off of
the
it.
Flash, and they're coming down on this lift thing.
And
or
literally,
whatever.
okay, so what it is Wonder Woman's at the airport and she's waiting for them to get off the plane. They're coming down some stairs, right? So the camera view is behind Wonder Woman. So Wonder Woman's right here,
Like-
and those two are coming down, and the camera view's like right here where I'm looking, and you can't even see the Flash. You can see Bruce Wayne, but you can't see the Flash because Gal Gadot's ass is in the way the whole time.
And it's just her ass. It's not the rest of her back or anything like that. It is actually just her ass. It is shot from a 45-degree angle, like from the ground, to where it is blocking half the screen, literally half the screen and the runway.
And
You cannot see the
You
Flash.
know the Flash was there.
No, he gets down and it's like, oh, I guess he was in that shot previous. I just didn't notice.
Literally, the camera then moves, and they're just like, wait, oh, the Flash is there. Oh my god, I didn't even know.
It's like, it's so just in your face the whole time. They just don't care.
But great. because
Overall, that movie was bad.
It was so
it
bad.
was very bad.
I wouldn't watch it again.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't recommend
I
it.
will watch it
I
again
wouldn't-
eventually.
I wouldn't watch it again unless I made someone else watch it for the first time, like I did y'all. Because I took Jagger to go watch it, and I felt so bad after that. Because we were originally going to go watch Thor Ragnarok, and
And then he ended up with
boy,
that.
what let down that night was. All we did was, like, for an hour and a half, just shit on DC.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they won't make a movie. Like, they make, I don't know what you call that, but it's not a movie. A collection of scenes that sometimes have DC characters in them.
That looked like a
Fan-made.
college fan-made film for a class.
That had some budget somehow.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like DC got a lot of backlash for being really gritty and being real, like, blue and brown shaded for, like, the last couple of movies. But I buys just the goofy ass, dumb plot point, the not taking anything seriously,
No
and then for whatever
character.
reason, the red and orange fucking hue that was the last like half hour of the movie.
Yeah, cinematically, I didn't like that what they did. Like, I feel like a lot of scenes would have been a lot cooler if they didn't throw like those Instagram filters over top of it.
Jesus Christ!
Like the color correction was way too ham. Like, hey, yeah, we get it. It's supposed to be evil, but like, I also want to believe that this looks at least a little bit realistic.
Like they have like the trailer views, which is like their original like blue and brown hues. It looks so much better than the red shit they just put on.
Well,
all
because
that.
it
At the
actually,
very end, yeah.
like, with the blue and brown, it still looks like there was a scene that was shot. But with the red, it actually just looks like it was all shot in front of a green screen.
Animated.
And like everything is not only shot in front of a green screen, but then like things are cropped out of it. Just it's so excessive. Like there's at that point, just animate a movie. It'd be cheaper, so much cheaper. It's like DC has some really good animated properties. They can't make a live action movie to save their life.
Except Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, we only praise it because it was just so much better than the rest of them.
I like Wonder Woman. I probably like Wonder Woman. I like the first Captain America.
It was a good movie. I couldn't say that it was better than Captain America. That's just me.
What about Thor? Second Thor?
Oh yeah, it's way better than second Thor. Put Wonder Woman in the MCU. I don't care.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take a huge retcon. Why not?
But yeah, I just, oh man, it was there. Like we watched that breakdown of like the comparisons between the first Avengers and then this. It was disgusting.
Oh.
Like it was like who does the DC movie or the Justice Mark Zimmer?
Maybe.
Hans Zimmer, you mean the person that does the music?
No, the person that does the.
Oh, Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder started it, and then homeboy that Joss Whedon did the Avengers, and he also did the final cut on the Justice League.
Took way too many cues from his own movie.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Well, no, I think Zack Snyder was the one that okayed the script and everything like that. They like the script beat for beat is the Avengers, except they did it the worst way.
The mother box. I
Mother
have
box.
box. It is the mother box.
It's a cube. It's all powerful, and we don't know what exactly it can do or whatever. But there's this guy with horns coming from another planet
He wants our
who has
boxes.
instant transportation,
But fails to use it whenever it's convenient.
and then has a horde of
And then he
bug-like creatures that
that-
comes in.
only attack fear, and at the very end, guess what? He's gonna get scared, and they're gonna eat him.
They took that plot point from We're Back or whatever, the dinosaur movie that like where the dinosaurs all go to New York.
I have no idea what you're talking
Anyways,
about.
and then evil Dr. Screw, or Screw Eye, or something. Yeah, it's Screw Eye, because his eyes are like a literal screw. And, that's literally the main villain or whatever. And he, like, I assume he's the devil because literally his contract, he, like, makes some kids sign a contract in blood, and he owns them, I guess. And, at the end of the movie, he gets defeated by the dinosaurs or whatever, and literally like a bunch of crows that keep popping up in the movie just like eat him alive basically. Like they swarm him for like a second, they're just like he's like a scarecrow almost, and then they flutter off and he's just gone.
See, and
except his screw.
You know, and that's a wonderful tale about a movie that no one's seen. I was thinking it was more like Lion King. I was thinking it was more like Lion King whenever
the
Scar.
hyenas kill Scar.
Well, yeah, whenever the hyenas kill Scar, like it's the same thing. It's like, oh, there's people that I was really banking on and using for my own advantage. Oh, they're killing me now.
I just think Superman ruins the movie.
Superman ruins the movie? You think so?
Or
Like all the
I think Superman does ruin the movie.
Yeah,
but I don't
because
think
it's
he
like,
single-handedly
oh yeah,
Superman.
remember all these characters that we kind of were saying are kind of important? Yeah, they're all weak as crap. Like you throw in like fucking the second you get to Superman,
Four
it's
characters.
like, oh yeah, bang, bang, bang.
There's like
you're all
three
dead.
characters. You got
See, I'm
Aquaman,
stronger
Wonder
than all
Woman,
you.
and Cyborg, who are literally trying their hardest to even just stop Superman for like 2 seconds.
And the end of the movie, it's literally just like, oh, I'm kind of doing something, and then it's like Superman's like, I got this, and
it's like every single character became Black Widow.
Superman is the vibranium of the DCU.
Quote.
I disagree
Let's
because
quote
he's
it.
not in a movie that anyone likes.
I mean, he's all powerful. Like the
Oh, okay.
MCU, the
Yeah.
vibranium can do
See?
anything.
That was the connection you made, today?
No, I was trying to make a joke,
Oh.
but it's whatever.
Yeah.
We ought to know to stop.
I liked
that.
your quote, Colton. It was good.
Thanks, man.
What, any games? Anyone been playing any new games?
Rainbow, we're playing Rainbow.
Oh, we played a lot of Rainbow, and I can safely say I'm getting a lot better.
I've just been playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
Started playing Red Dead again.
And Destiny, I've gotten back into Destiny again. What?
I'm playing Red Dead again.
Been
Getting
playing
ready for
Skyrim.
Red Dead 2. Excited for that.
So we've been playing a lot of old games that have been
Yeah.
out for a while.
Yeah,
And
I love Skyrim.
Skyrim's great.
I
It's
still need to be-
a solid game.
I need to beat Spider-Man. I haven't beat it either.
I haven't beaten many
Get on
games at
that.
all.
It's like the only PS4 game I haven't beaten yet. I should probably do that before Spyro comes out.
I know that's coming out too.
AJ is obsessed with Spyro, and he says he's gonna put up a playthrough, but nah, we're not really counting on that. We were supposed to get a Colossus playthrough at some point. What happened to that? Sorry,
I
not
never
Colossus.
got.
Wolfenstein.
Oh. I was gonna say I never got Shadow of the Colossus, so I don't know where you got that idea.
AJ, he likes to perfect games before he puts them online.
Not only do I perfect them, but I play them to the point where I just don't want to ever play them again.
Yeah, and then he's like, well, I'm just really not feeling it anymore. It's like, okay, well, we'll take down that part one.
We need to make a funny Rainbow video.
A funny Rainbow video? Are we capable of making something funny?
Yeah.
We have 4.
Yeah. Where's
Yeah.
I guess you've never seen our Crawling in Siege video.
No, I saw it. I'm still asking the question, are we capable of making something funny?
Yes.
I guess not then.
I'm a little bit salty that I wasn't in that video.
Well, you
Well,
didn't have an
I
Xbox
mean,
until right now.
Xbox and Rainbow Six was all you were missing.
Yeah, that was literally the only reason why you weren't in that video.
Hmm.
No, yes.
No, you're right. We
you're right.
completely
We just-
secluded you and completely kept it from you because if we had told you, you would have bought the Xbox and the game on the spot and played it that night in that moment. In that 30 minutes that we decided, hey, do y'all want to play Rainbow? Kels is asking, yeah, sure. Okay.
I would have. Did I or did I not buy my Xbox and Siege on a whim this time?
You did, but we
did.
told you all last year to do it and you didn't. So you're fucking. Your argument is null and void because last year you wouldn't, this year you did because you had a job over the summer.
I need to start
Yeah, Colton's stressing about it.
Colton applied it at Sears and then got like told, yeah, you can work here, and then they haven't talked. Like they're like, we'll email you, and then we'll tell you how or when you're gonna come in or whatever. And he still hasn't heard anything back.
Is it fine if we say that name?
I don't know.
I mean, we're not like saying anything.
He's
bad
not-
about him.
he's
We're
not-
just-
Sears.
We're,
it's a
well, I mean,
place
we're just saying like
employment.
he's trying to get a job at Sears.
Hey, Sears pays more than a lot of other places.
Like the place I'm working, which I won't say because. I don't
Because
know.
it sucks.
It does suck.
Feels bad.
It's just, it's hard to save
That's
money.
what happens when you work in the beep industry, you know? It's the worst.
What was
Beep. It was me censoring myself.
that?
Yeah,
So
you didn't want
AJ
to say
didn't have
food
to?
industry, so.
Yeah, I didn't want to say food industry.
Beep.
We're just kidding, guys. It's not the food industry. It's the sex industry.
Yep, I was about
It
to
is
say.
prostitute.
Yep.
Prostitute, come on, man. He's
If
not
I was
just
a prostitute, I'd be making more money than I am right now.
Yeah, no, he's just the cameraman.
At this point, I would totally be in the sex industry if it was more money than what I'm making right now. Which is like
I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Sex
open
appeal.
up a male strip club. That's what we're gonna do.
We'll call it the
you're a little behind, man. Me, Jagger, and Fred have already been planning this for like.
Where is it then?
Yeah, where is
We're trying to get started. We
Is
all
that
have
where you're gonna
jobs. Hello.
it? Is that why you're going to San
Getting
Angelo?
started.
Start your
No.
strip club?
AJ's leaving us.
I think we said it last
I guess we
time.
haven't
AJ's
discussed this yet, but
Maybe. I don't remember.
I don't either. It could have been in one of the 2 times we tried to do it.
Yeah. AJ's leaving us because he has better friends. than
You got a better offer.
I.
His brother from another mother wants him. So
His friend. His childhood best
And he's
friend.
gonna go start up a YouTube channel over there and just completely leave us
I
behind.
don't think I'm gonna start up a YouTube channel.
No, he's just gonna keep this one and not let us post anything. He's gonna change the
Password.
passwords and stuff.
no, you can't.
I mean, I'll just keep it.
You have to get his
If
permission.
y'all ever get big enough, I might come back.
Yeah. He'll just start taking fees off the top. Like, okay, yeah, here's.
All right,
Here's-
I'll,
Texas
I'll
Uprising.
basically be YouTube at that point. I'll be like, oh wow, look at all this great
So,
work you did.
know all that money that YouTube takes from the users.
That's
They're
all
gonna
mine.
take- That means AJ's taking.
Man, you
a
made
look
it
at that
3
fee.
quarters for 8.2 million views. That's just sweet. That's just
Is
cute.
that for me?
Man,
You know, you can't.
I
Really
can't
sucks
even
to take it off.
imagine trying to be like live off YouTube. Like that would be
It's a lot of
horrible.
work. You gotta really commit.
Like
You gotta post a lot.
But you still get money off your other videos whenever they get views. So I mean, it's like eventually you're gonna gain more and more money.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, but it takes forever. There have been people that I watched that
you just gotta put in the
there have
work.
been people I've been watching for like
It doesn't
years
mean it's
now
gonna
that
take
are
forever.
just now getting to where they can live off YouTube okay.
Yeah.
Like not even like great, just like okay. Enough to where they can do it full time and where they can like buy the games they need to actually make the videos and buy some new equipment.
Does Noah J live off YouTube?
Well yeah, he's got like 3.2 million viewers.
And a
followers.
stream where people pay him money to put up stupid videos.
Streaming's where it's at if you're really wanting to make money. I think.
Yeah. No geez.
Um,
Awesome.
video games.
No,
but
yeah,
YouTube works.
I would definitely love to shout out to NoahJ456, but you know, that's not that 20 people that are watching this.
Hey.
Probably not even that. The 5
Yeah,
of
have
you
we
that
got-
watch this,
Yeah.
including us.
Why don't you look up the stats on our other video? Because I think it's probably still at 13.
When somehow this
Well, I thought it
podcast
was gonna
becomes
be-
something that people are interested in, then here you go. AJ, there's your shout out.
You're assuming that it will become something that people get interested
You never know.
This is Colton with Sports Talk.
Well, this week in Colton, in Sports Talk, what happened in sports?
We did talk about a
Was
sports
it a
thing that
catch?
happened.
Well, I started a poll on Instagram.
Oh, yes, he did.
It was
I did the poll.
I did the poll, too.
it was either Longhorns or Aggies, and
Because we're from East Texas.
a good like 80% out of like 100 people said Aggies.
And Colton was sad. He was so sad.
I was sad.
He's like, I thought it was only 60.
But you-
Well,
but
I didn't even know you
predicted
were a
it.
Texas
I
Longhorn
did
fan.
predicted it. What?
I didn't even know you were a Texas Longhorn
Yeah,
fan.
No, yeah, it's just...
Pulls black Longhorn blanket to reveal Longhorn sweatshirt.
So we've been going to B-dubs on like Thursdays. Today it was an amazing selection of sports you could watch. We had
Fishing,
fishing, NASCAR,
hockey.
hockey. I love hockey though, so I wasn't upset at that.
Football. Yeah, football.
Was there football?
It was college football. I don't know if it was a rerun.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
B-dubs is good on Thursdays. They have like a deal. I think it's like 78-cent wings or something.
I waited the
Phone
entire
phone.
time for a mobile game to download, which I don't even intend to play.
I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it is for some people.
I told you it was like a really grindy game.
I know, after I'd already downloaded it.
Well,
That's why I have no intention to play it.
I only play hard games.
Yeah.
What?
I said I only play hard games.
He only plays
Oh,
hard games.
You only play hard games?
Yeah.
Dude, you play Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah, don't tell me you play hard games. So.
We might get to cross-platform with some PS4 players on Fortnite.
Yeah, that happened.
That happened.
So that's
Who
gonna be
cares?
fun.
That's just gonna make servers run slower.
That's just gonna mean more people to play against, you know.
Oh, God
Who's-
forbid.
Who's playing Fortnite?
I mean, you say more people, but it's still 100 people per match.
Actually,
it's
I
not like-
say that, but at the fair today, they were selling Fortnite hats and Fortnite shirts and all that, and I'm like, I know there's gonna be people walking around wearing this stuff, and sure enough, watch this dude walk by, he had his Fortnite hat on, a bunch of little kids running around with Fortnite shirts on. I'm like, dang.
Let's just say if we
I wish I
were
would like a.
if we were in a fraternity,
Oh my god.
we would have gotten laid tonight.
Jesus.
Alright.
No, we would have just been talked to tonight.
I wouldn't have.
Just overall,
I appreciate your optimism.
someone would have talked to us tonight.
Somebody
We would have had a conversation.
We would have been able to have a conversation with our friends' friends, basically.
Friends.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Our friend Bethany's in a sorority, and she's like, hey, I'm going to be at the fair. I'm like, all right. And then we go over there, and she's like, hey, these are some of my friends. That's actually, a few of them did talk, and like they were cool, but vast
there were people that we had met.
majority, like, yeah.
Well, I guess one of them wasn't.
They wanted nothing to do with us.
But no, like nobody wanted to.
It's one thing to be like, okay, this is a group of guys, we're a group of girls. Let's not lead them on in any way. That's cool. But you could at least say like,
that.
you know, you could
It's
talk
definitely
to
not
us.
that.
It's not even that they want to lead. Like
No,
it's just the common decency to talk to people.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is I understand that,
Like, and be friendly.
but what they were doing was just like they wouldn't even talk to us. It's like we're not going out of our way to like be jerks or anything. I mean, we're just here. It's like, hey, do you guys want to go to this ride? That's all we would ask, and it's like we'd be met with silence. It's like, okay, that's cool. Whatever.
It was definitely like I'd been back in middle school, being
Yeah.
extradited from my
They're probably
tables.
thinking like, Bethany, why are these guys
Well,
following
I'm
us?
100%.
Yeah, after all the bad things you've told us about these
Bethany's
people, why are you
probably
letting them hang out
talk
with
so
us?
bad, like, oh, they're just nerds and they sit in their dorms and make videos.
Don't do
just
anything.
Don't do anything.
They're awful.
They're all boring
and
people.
they smell
They're
bad.
not interesting at all. They just don't like.
And
to
AJ's
do
not even
stuff.
that ripped. That's what I heard.
That's why I've never seen.
RA saying back that up.
Oh, we'll just keep throwing it back.
What?
Dude, we
what-
had a
what
lot of
do you
jokes
mean
about
by
that, but
Yeah.
I'm under the impression our RA is like just like really innocent or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah. You know, to be honest, I wasn't too upset though that they weren't talking with us tonight. Like, I just was a little bit upset. Not upset. I was just like annoyed that they weren't.
I wasn't upset. I mean, I was a little upset. I mean, not upset, but like,
No,
I
I was
was
upset.
upset,
Okay.
okay.
If I was to like even say anything, like they'd try shutting down the conversation as fast as they could. Like they were even talking about. Because they started, one of them is Bethany's roommate.
stop. I know what you're gonna say. Stop. Just let him say it.
And she started talking about Colton's brother or whatever, and she's telling the story, and then she started talking about something, and then I'm like, all right, we're gonna talk about this, and then I started like trying to just kind of continue it. And it was actually like I wasn't saying anything weird. I was just literally commenting, and then it was like literally okay, and just like she like tried shutting it down fast, and then it did, and then.
I do like the idea that you know when you're being awkward. Sometimes you continue
Yeah, but
to
I
make
know that
things
wasn't awkward. That wasn't an awkward conversation I was having. I know the difference between my awkward conversations, alright?
Then
Like,
why do you continue them?
I'm awkward, but that wasn't an awkward
I
situation.
don't.
I feel like all my conversations.
Drivers.
Hey, drivers are very important.
So the same RA, and I know, because Josh is just trying to prove, he's like, oh, I just say she's hot as a joke. That's completely not what I say at all. Well, he was talking to our RA one day outside in the hallway, and like he like literally couldn't even carry on a conversation with her, and like she was like she was asking him advice on her computer, and was trying to figure out.
It's just.
What's your turn? Do we need to talk
I need
to
to
Josh?
defend myself.
Okay, well let him get out his offense before you
Yeah, whatever. She was just asking for some computer help or whatever, and it's like, aren't you pretty good at this stuff? Whereas like Josh was like, yeah, and like he got to his door, he's like, you should probably just install some drivers, and then just left.
Well, no, okay. We're walking and we're talking. We're talking like normal people. She's asking me, talking about my major. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like, oh, you're a nursing major, yeah, blah blah blah. We're talking. She's like, so like, I got this DVD player thing and it doesn't really work, and I think I have to install something. And I'm like, and then she's like, she opens the door because we're going to the clubhouse thing, and then we get in there and I'm like, yeah, you probably just need to install some drivers, like. It was just funny in the fact that I just completely, like, I had the opportunity to be like, hey, yeah, I can help you with that and, like, fix it. No, instead I'm like, probably need to install some drivers.
And he, like, the thing is that he's underplaying because he knew he messed up. Because he comes back in the dorm just with his head down. He walks over he walks over to the wall and just headbutts it.
I was like,
just like,
I had a chance.
Guys,
I had a chance
guess what happened.
to, like, talk to her outside of, like, oh, yeah, can you help, like, our bathroom is flooding. But anyways, yeah, so Well, probably.
What are the odds that she watches this?
None. -%.
We need to slide a note under her door. Mellow Bros Podcast #2.
Just the video URL.
We should name the podcast.
And with like the time frame.
We should name the
Name it
podcast.
Hot RA.
Hot RA walks in on
Watch shirtless AJ.
I do like a Photoshop thing now to where I just like y'all take a picture of me like I'm in my bed. I just have like the covers like and there's this distorted figure or it's like this black silhouette in my room or whatever.
There's just a speech bubble. It's nap time.
I just felt so sly sitting out here, and she walks, and she goes to text her room, and I'm just like, oh. Then she opens AJ's door.
I was so.
You're all like a time bomb's about to go off. and then she opens the door and was like,
to be honest,
nothing happened.
I didn't even know AJ was here.
Nothing happened.
Yeah,
what?
nothing happened. AJ wasn't.
It was a dud? So y'all totally tried to plan to ruin my day.
No, it was
No,
a
like,
duck.
he tried to wake you up, and I thought he had succeeded, so I didn't try.
I woke up at the second the
Like
door
he-
opened.
I
so
thought
couldn't
you
wake
were
up.
awake.
I
I don't
heard-
know what I
I
thought.
heard him
honestly.
knock, so
I
I
was
just-
like, I saw her walk up to the door. I was like, I sure hope AJ's awake. And then
Sure enough, no, it wasn't.
she knocked on the door. She's like, all right. And then she opened the door, and I looked through, and AJ's he's in bed.
Okay, AJ does this thing to where if you knock on his door, he's always got his door closed or whatever, and music is blaring. So if you knock on his door and he says, yeah, then you're allowed to come in. That's the whole thing. Well, I heard Colton knock on this door.
And I didn't hear anything, so I didn't go in.
He didn't hear anything, but I was away from the door, so I didn't even know what was happening. I just assumed that Colton had verified that he was awake, so I didn't think to do it. And then,
In case I was jacking off.
okay, that's
It'd been
Colton's
so
fault.
much better if the
That's
RA had
Colton's
walked in
fault,
on
not
the
mine.
No, it wouldn't have.
That would have been
No, that was
That would be a whole
I didn't
different-
I
really
was-
say anything, so I didn't go in. I was like, maybe he doesn't want me to go in because he didn't say anything. So
If that had happened, we would not be talking about it on this podcast.
No, that would be a whole different situation that we'd be in right now.
Yeah, because AJ would be on a date with this RA.
That's not what happens. That's not how it works.
I've seen videos. That's exactly what
Okay.
happens.
You watch videos of Pornhub a little too much.
Hey, come on, man. Leave me alone.
But
So speaking of people knocking, yesterday me and Colton we were sitting and like in the morning, Colton's older brother comes every once in a while to like before he goes to class, he comes here, and so usually he knocks on the door and someone goes to open it, and I was in bed and Colton is here too. I just didn't know if I was the only one, so I'm just in bed still and like because I didn't have classes, and I'm like, oh, I think I heard someone knock. I might get up. Then I hear his door open and I'm like, oh, guess Colton's here. He'll get his brother. And it's probably a good thing because, like, I don't care, like, if in the morning I'm just walking around in my underwear, but, like, Colton opens the door and there was, I guess, a girl or something. Just like.
Heck if I know.
okay.
Okay.
So Colton said this
Oh,
already.
yeah, Colton.
Okay.
Colton should tell his
Hold on.
version of the story.
I'm taking a nap. It is my late morning nap. Okay.
So this nap is different from
This was
my
an
nap because
actual nap.
I wasn't actually taking a nap. I was actually sleeping for the first time that
Yeah,
day.
this was an actual nap. Well, I hear a knock on the door. I wake up, and then I hear it again. I was like, I guess I'll get it because no one else is getting up. And so I got up really fast to go let him in, and then the blood rushed to my head, and I couldn't see. I like when I was walking to the door, my sight got less and less. And right when I opened the door, I couldn't see anything. My eyes were just black. And then I hear this girl say, "Sorry," and then I just closed the door because I don't know who it was. I hear him say sorry. It was a girl. I was like, I don't know why a girl would be at our door saying sorry, and so I closed the door and I went back and fell back asleep.
That's a thing that we may never know how it ended.
Yeah, we don't know if it's a girl.
No, that's exactly
maybe it was
how
just
it
a guy
is.
with a
I
little
I mean, like we don't know what the
voice.
girl was there for. Like,
I think it was the girls across the hall. I'm not sure.
Because I heard the knock and I didn't feel like it was up for our door. It could have
Also-
been someone knocking on their door.
It
It's
might
really
have.
I also
loud.
love how you described it to me because you're like, I opened the door and I don't know. I mean,
I
it
was
probably looked like I
blind.
was not like
I
on
know.
drugs or whatever because I was probably staring off like that way and the girl was like right here.
I
or
don't know
something.
where the girl was. I think the girl was to my left of where I was looking. Because when I opened the door, I was looking right here, and I hear the sorry right here. and I don't even look that way. I just close the door.
So you had to be like, yeah.
She had the thought, what is that guy on? Colton opens his door, just.
Were you shirtless though?
No, I just.
Aww.
If
So
Cole
that's-
was shirtless, he would have been on a date with that girl.
That's how it works.
Cole's
That's
more
how it
weird
works.
than I am.
Yeah.
I don't know why Bethany is so enamored of my body when Cole's so subtle.
Bethany is right here. Or, Colton is right here. I can't speak. This is the first time I heard the story, so I'm happy that you shared that with me.
It was crazy.
It was wild.
It was wild.
It was so wild. So that's it was our
Yeah,
week.
no, it does bother me. I'm the only one
Usually-
in this dorm without a six-pack.
Usually when I have to wake up or get up and open the door, I wait for it to go away and then I look through the little peek hole. But this time I honestly thought it was my brother or AJ or you, and so I just opened the door. And
He knew I was in bed.
it just happened to be a random girl that I don't.
I'm glad I didn't open the door in my underwear.
It's pretty great.
Why would anybody open the door in their underwear?
Because sometimes Kobe's like banging on the door because everyone else is gone on Tuesdays or whatever, and I'm like, oh shit.
Josh can't be bothered to put on underwear, alright?
I open the door, I'm like, okay, and then I walk away. It's fine.
I just don't understand that. Like, I make sure to get dressed every time I hear a knock on the door.
But
If I'm
like,
in my pajamas, I at least put a shirt on.
I was like 100, almost, I'm like 98% it's Kobe on the days that.
Well, I really hope you're 98% sure the next time that happens and it is a girl or the RA,
Well, then
because that would be awesome.
they'll be surprised,
That
and I'll
would
be like,
awesome.
oops.
I will love to hear that story and you try and not make it sound like it was a big deal.
Oh, it'll be a big deal, but it'll be like,
Okay, he's looking away from the camera, but that face was priceless.
that was the face I made.
Oops, I dropped my index
Oops.
cards.
Oh no.
If only there
I'm not
was,
ashamed of my body, okay?
if only there was a
I'm
big,
proud of
strong,
myself.
shirtless man here.
No one said you should be ashamed
I
of your
know.
body. What are you doing?
I don't know. He's being weird.
We're all a little bit tired. Like,
It's a little late. We just got back from the fair.
I mean, it's like 12. It's not that late, but it's like
I
yeah,
had-
we were at the fair.
I had
for
an
a while.
enlightening
Did we talk about the
conversation.
fair?
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Okay.
I had an enlightening conversation with a frat guy in the ride that I got separated from.
I think I talked to
Our
the
friend.
same guy when we went in line.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Poor Colton is like on the first like 2 rides we went on.
Really?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
I don't think so.
This guy that was in the line, he knew Bethany because they worked together.
No, you didn't know about
And
it.
he's like, hey, what's your name? It's like, oh, I'm Colton.
He's like,
You go,
what's
you
up,
should
man?
go, yeah.
My name's Matt, and he shook my hand. I'm like, Josh. He's like, guess we're gonna die in this together, right, bro? I'm like, okay. And the guy's like, hey Nate, is that guy banging her? And he's like,
What?
I don't know. And he's like,
Why didn't you tell us this part of the story?
Yeah, what's happening?
He's like, dude,
that out.
I don't even like his. I don't even like him. Like sometimes I hate being his friend because he's just like I don't ever know if he's like dating this girl or like if he's just banging this girl. Like what is he doing? Like he didn't go on the ride with me. Like what the fuck? He's like I had to get sat with a random dude, but Josh, you're cool. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is weird. And he's like,
Frat guy.
he's like,
And people
hey.
wonder why we're not in a fraternity.
Yeah.
He's
It's
like,
not
bro.
because we're not cool enough.
We're
it's
the
because
worst kind of people,
we're
'cause
too
we're- bro,
not dumb to be
bro.
in a fraternity like that.
Bro.
And I'm not saying every fraternity is like that. I'm just saying the ones here
Hey,
are
if
not
that
very
was
smart.
if that was my biggest fret in life, I would not
No.
be upset with that kind of lifestyle.
That guy was like, bro, you understand, right? Like, friends can be just a little bit much sometimes, right? I'm like, totally, dude. I totally understand. And I'm like, all right, when is this ride gonna start? Like, the guy hasn't even come around and put the cage down. I'm like, oh, great. It's gonna be a
He's
long
like
ride.
right there making
And
jokes.
he's-
He's like,
Josh was like, I just want to go back to the other side.
I just want to go back to the other side by myself. Like, it was either I was sitting right across from them on the other side at least by myself, or sitting next to this dude who was like, oh, he was so extra. It was great. But like, no, he's talking to the guy behind him, and the guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna move to Texas this summer. He's like, I just can't. And they're like, yeah, you can. You what? You don't want to live on an island? He's like, dude, it's not third world country anymore. Like I guess this guy must have come from some country or somewhere, Puerto Rico probably. He's like, it was a third world country in 2015, but now it's a developing country, and that it's a third world country, bro. He's like, but it's an island. And they're like arguing about this, and then the ride finally starts. I'm like, thank God. And the guy's like, last time I was on a ride like this, I passed out. the guy I was sitting next to. I'm like, oh great. Well, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, just don't wake up and throw up on me, please.
Yeah,
And it was a long ride.
I love listening to frat guys talk about stuff like that. It's like
every
day
day
from
to
art.
like over dramatic girls talking about stuff.
It's like,
but they're guys, so it's even funnier because they're not.
It's like every day.
Because they're not.
It's like every day last year from art class or whatever, I'd be walking behind these two guys, so I assume we're in frats. They look like frat guys, they sound like frat guys. 5-billed hats with the fucking stickers on them still. And like every day they would just talk about some random world event or whatever. It's like they talk about like gun laws and restrictions and foreign policies and stuff. I was like, these guys either have no clue what they're talking about, or they're both like world government like majors or whatever, something like that.
So before we get off, the guy's like, so where do you, or he's like, so you go to school? I'm like, yeah, I go to UT Tyler. He's like, oh really? So you're educated. I'm like, I guess so, yeah.
I went to high school, yeah.
I'm like, I guess so. He's like, what's your major? I'm like, computer science. That's cool, man, that's cool. He's like, hey, you know how this works. Usually you see someone and then you'll see them like a million times. You'll probably see me tomorrow. I like at school. I bet you'll walk around campus and you're gonna see me. I'm like, what? Okay. I literally was just like, all right, yep, we'll see ya. And he's like, see ya, Josh. You're cool. I'm like,
I was walking around and I would just see people that I have in class, and this one guy that I stood by, we make eye contact. He does that. I was like, that was it.
there was one guy that like I was kind of friends with last semester, but like he obviously kind of was just hanging out with us because I have friends that are girls, like a good handful of them, and he was just trying to get with one of them, and like I knew it was kind of why he was hanging out with us, and like, but now he's like kind of left that whole group of people. But I saw him today, I'm
Scared
like,
them all.
hey man, and he's just like, oh hey, like I've seen him around campus, and like I just try to be friendly and like say hi. Like I'm not gonna start a conversation with you or whatever, because that's not. I understand you probably don't want to start a conversation with someone you don't really want to hang out with, but like just like say hi, but he just tries ignoring me. I'm like, okay. But like literally, we're walking across the fair to go see the seals, and like he's standing
It's
here.
a sea lion.
Whatever. He's standing.
Also,
there.
there wasn't more than one. You said seals.
Okay, whatever.
And we're not talking
That's
about
not part
like
of the story.
the thing you put on.
Okay, so he's
Mellow.
standing like right here, and like we literally walk right past him, and like I make eye contact. I'm like, well, now I have to say like hi or something because I don't want to be rude. I'm like, oh, why didn't you say hi to me? Like, I don't know if he. And I say hi. He's like, oh hey, and like I just keep walking though because I'm like, I don't know. I love situations like that. But yeah,
That was the most interesting story.
we've had a.
I remember another story, and it happened last night. It was on the way back from
Rudy's.
Rudy's. We went to Rudy's last night.
I did not
Oh,
go to
no.
movies.
Don't remind me. This was.
Please
So
tell me.
was
we
a smart
stopped
thing.
at a gas station so I could get something to drink, and I came back, and for whatever reason, Josh and Cole were freaking out. And Josh was
I
like,
wasn't freaking out. I wasn't freaking out. I
Well, you
felt
weren't
bad.
freaking out, but you were
I
like,
got that. I want to tell this story. So there was a guy who walked up to my car. Like we dropped AJ off and we went and parked over here. And there's this guy just kind of walking around outside. He's got his phone in his hand and he's like talking. And like he keeps wandering around. And like I kind of am like, okay, this guy's a little sketch. So like just to be like cautious, I'm like, get ready. Maybe like if he comes over here, I'm gonna lock it. But if not, I'm not really gonna worry about it. Because I don't want AJ to be like, why'd you lock the door? And then like, so the guy comes up to the window.
That was a spot on AJ
The
impression.
passenger
The
side.
passenger side window. Colton's not paying attention.
The
And
gas
I-
station's on the driver's side.
Yeah.
You know.
Like there's literally just a field to our right. So like he walked around into the grass to get to the right side, and I'm like, I hit the lock button, and he's like roll down the window, and I roll down the window a little bit. I'm like, hey man, what's up? And he's like, you got any change? I'm like, sorry dude, I didn't have change. Like
I didn't.
I only have I only had like 20s and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what you want, so I'm not gonna give
Only
you 20s.
50s and 100s, please. Sorry.
So like,
Continue.
I didn't know what he wanted, and if he needed gas or something, like, I get it, because I don't know what car he had. I think he might have been the motorcycle there, and I'm like, maybe he ran out of gas, he doesn't have money. But I didn't
He
know.
didn't ask. He just
But he
said,
didn't ask
"Hey,
what-
y'all got cash?"
He's like, hey, y'all got cash? And we're like,
We're like, no.
no. And we're like, all right. But I felt bad. I shouldn't have felt bad. There was no reason for me to feel bad. I was just,
But
It
then
was
again,
really
he-
stupid of me to give in to my moralistic viewpoint that
But
I originally had.
Then again, he could have been one of those people who just like sit outside on the corner of the street or whatever and ask for money or whatever.
Yeah, which
Who have all the same cardboard cutout every time. I
did
have a
see
guy
a
that does
thing-
that outside a place I work,
I did
and I
see
see him like almost every day. I'm like, I'm giving you money, dude.
I did see a thing on Facebook. It was like a link to this article where this guy in California, he like moved to California to start a business, but it all collapsed and he lost everything, and so now he's homeless. And so what he did was he made a sign that said "homeless, hungry for success," and he printed out resumes
oh
and he
yeah.
handed resumes out to people instead of asking for money. And so now he's been getting like job offers and stuff.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's
I
smart.
saw that.
You see-
he was in the Silicon Valley too, which is like you have to have a lot of money and you have to be working in those tech companies to be there. But
Literally, the guy that does that outside my workplace or whatever, like I get there at work and then he's still there by the time I leave. I'm just like,
he's got nothing else to do.
you could literally just apply for a job here and just make the same.
You can make the same.
You
that
can
you're
make the
gonna
same
make.
piss pay I make, but at least you'd have
It'll probably be
something.
more, honestly.
And you're probably not like
AJ,
too bad off.
you know
You
what
can
would
just
make
sit
me
here
so-
and do this
You know
every
what'd be
single
so
day.
bad for you? What if all your tip money, those people see that guy out there, and they're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna give my tip to that guy out there.
Beat the shit out of him.
Like that's why you get bad tips because that guy out there.
So
gets
tips.
their
So
money.
you figured out I'm a waiter.
Oh.
Whoa!
We talked about it last week.
Whoa! No, we didn't. We intentionally said that we
It
weren't.
doesn't
gonna talk
matter.
about
We
it.
don't say where he's a waiter at. He's a
We're gonna
waiter.
beep it all out.
No, we're not.
I'm not gonna do
waiter.
this.
That's like last time when we. got
Waiter,
someone.
waiter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't until you say the place, and I
I'm not gonna say the place.
I gotta play. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm not. You have a fucking knack for doing that all the fucking time.
I love it. I love it.
It's like every single day I get back from class or something, and we're just like sitting in the living room or something. I'm just like not paying attention, and all of a sudden I just keep hearing the same fucking noise over and over again. And I look over at Cole, and he's of course doing something, and he just like looks at me, and he's just like, and then does it again. Like today, he had a fucking Gatorade the little band that seals the cap on. And he took that off and started chewing on it, and it was making just like a little like
Clicking noise.
I guess, yeah. And he kept doing it over and over again. I look at him and he just like stops doing it for a second. He's like does it again. And I'm just like,
AJ literally has to say something like, Colton, stop. You're gonna drive me crazy.
He said he was gonna punch me in the dick.
I did say that.
That's what he
I was
trying to
contemplating
make
whether or
it a
not I
little
should
bit
throw
more
my
reasonable.
phone at you or not, but
AJ has the most little ticks of any person I've ever seen. He gets mad about literally everything.
I grew up with a younger brother and little sister that literally followed me around all the time.
Oh, God forbid your siblings want to be
God.
like you.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest kid. I don't know what to say.
Well, yeah, but
I'm the only oldest kid here.
that's false.
Yeah, Brennan.
What?
Yeah, Brennan.
You're gonna tell me that Brennan and I had a typical brother relationship in any form or fashion? Like, yeah, I like him. Yeah, we're cool. But did I grow up idolizing him? Absolutely not.
I would
You
not
don't
say
have
my
to be.
brother.
You
I
don't
would
have to
not-
idolize
I was gonna say,
your
I
older
don't
siblings.
think my sister idolizes me.
I like to say that
I
most.
idolize
My
Cody.
sister,
because you
my
don't
sister does not
idolize-
live the lifestyle I live.
No,
My
no,
little brother, maybe a little bit.
What I'm saying is that a lot of the time siblings grow up idolizing their older siblings. Like that's just a thing.
I idolize Cody.
It's like Ethan like idolized me for a while, then he gained his own consciousness, and I don't really care about him now anymore because he doesn't do my bidding. But
I want to be just like Kobe.
hey, that is
I think you're a little late to the game.
You're late.
You got like another 21 years to go till you can reach.
You gotta
the
get a
level of Kobe.
dog.
Get a dog and not be able to get a girlfriend with that dog, and then
Can we just-
Although the girl at one of Bethany's friends was saying
Bethany's roommate.
that he scared her, and that he wanted to watch the ranch with her. But not with words. Wanted to watch the ranch.
I want to ranch with you.
Yeah.
He
got
does
a purdy.
love the
He
ranch.
did.
You got pretty eyes. You want to
In
watch
his
the
defense,
ranch?
he did cook them dinner, which was very nice.
To be fair,
I
The
cook
Ranch is a
dinner
good
sometimes.
show.
Not very often anymore.
no, you don't. You don't cook
I
for
cook
us.
more than
Are we all
everyone.
gonna be here tomorrow?
But you don't.
Well, you cook for
everybody.
yourself.
You- I don't think it
My
counts
recipes-
cooking a plate of eggs every
All right, you know
morning.
what? Tomorrow's my last. I'll cook tomorrow. All right.
I'll be out of town, so.
Dude, I won't be here tomorrow.
Y'all want something for lunch?
I would love something for lunch. Would you cook me something for lunch, AJ?
I'll
That'd be
cook
sweet.
something for lunch.
If you cook something for lunch before I leave, I'll be happy.
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving after my
10:30.
meeting, which is
Is
like,
that?
it's
When
right-
does it start?
it starts at like 12:10, I think.
And how long do your meetings usually go?
I don't know. I've never been in the judicial position, so I don't really know how this meeting is gonna go. It could be an hour. It could be less than an hour.
I'll start cooking at like 1.
Okay. And I
And
can,
if you're
Wait,
not
you're
here,
cooking at 1. Is this dinner or lunch?
I said lunch.
Okay, well, you know, hey.
You literally was like, I'm not gonna be here for dinner. I was like, okay, I'll cook lunch.
Well, yeah, but then you say 1, and 1's kind of late to cook lunch.
What?
What?
I
I
think-
fucking.
11 to 2 is a good range for lunch.
yeah.
You know, see, I grew
What kind
up.
of senior citizen fucking life do you live?
We always
I
ate
didn't
super
dinner
early.
late.
Like in my house, it was breakfast as soon as you got up, dinner or lunch at like 12, and then dinner at 5, and then that was it.
This is an hour later.
Yeah.
But how well have you kept up with that schedule? Like since we've been here?
Oh, since I've been here, now I'll eat 1 to 6 meals a day at varying times.
I'll eat like 1 meal a day.
I've eaten
It's
one
usually
meal a day.
Whataburger on the way back from work.
It's
I'll
like
eat
Sunday.
maybe 2.
Some days I'll
every
go
once in a
without
while.
eating. Other days I'll eat a foot-long sub and then be like, hey, I want some hot wings.
There's some days where I
That's
won't
just how it
eat
goes.
much during the day, and then like I get to bed and like I'm starving, and then like literally I'll eat like 2 whole meals. Like I ate all of my leftover I had all my leftover stir fry that I made the other day, and then I had literally all of my leftover pizza. I'm like, damn, I just ate all that. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. And I did, and I slept good, and I woke up, and I.
Hey, could we talk about
Okay.
something that's less irritating than your food habits, like the Justice League movie?
We
Please.
did.
Talked
We
about
did.
it.
Really did.
I think it's.
I think we should probably wrap this up.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, it's been a solid amount of time.
It's been a solid amount of time, and it's been fun.
I think Colty's a little tired.
We're all a little tired.
I'm a little
I need to
tired.
go put Colty to bed.
I'm gonna dream.
It's
that
nap time after
when
all.
I wake up, I'll see the face of our RA.
That's what you aspire to. Is someday you'll
I
wake up.
don't know what I.
First thing I see when I wake up is RA.
Fucking Christmas.
That's so funny.
Okay.
I really feel like I was jealous. I feel really
I
bad.
don't know if I'm jealous.
Colton
I would
specifically,
be there.
No,
Colton
he's jealous.
specifically cleaned his room. Colton and Josh specifically cleaned their room so
It
that the
wasn't
RA
just-
would be impressed.
No, it wasn't. I
No,
just
no,
didn't
no.
want to look like a fucking slob. I'm sorry.
I wanted to impress her.
Yeah.
I would have cleaned up a little bit if I had woken up.
I didn't clean up at all because I didn't care.
I mean, I laid my.
I also didn't want her to be like,
Boxers
I'm gonna come back because your room's a mess and I need to sign off on this. And then like their rooms are a mess and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Our RA last semester would be like, this is dirty. You've got trash in this corner. I need to fix this. Or you need to fix this. And we're checking.
I need to fix this.
I need to fix this. Takes my trash.
Marco was a cool guy. He wasn't that
Marco
cool.
is cool, but you know he did still have his rules.
I guess I need. Should I just find like a picture and just like.
That picture of Marco.
Polo.
Watch it on the
I
screen.
guess. I don't even know Marco's last name.
Marco already.
Marco Polo.
He's still here.
Yeah, he is. He works in the same dorm that we were in last semester. Like I literally walked past him one day and I'm like, he's like, hey! I'm like, hey!
Whoa, that's wild. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy kids. All right, let's.
What up?
Now next year when we walk in and we see our RA, we go, hey! And she's like,
Let's
who are you?
I won't be here.
Nap time?
Nap? Is it your nap time, AJ?
yeah. Everything I do, I'm just being genuine, yeah. I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline, yeah. I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.